What people need at this time is resources, not just words. It's something I've been working on, and I really want to take it to a higher level. Supporting girls. I get to talk to girls, and some will tell you things are really terrible at home. Parents at that time maybe is not receiving pensions, has not been paid their pensions for years, and it's like everybody's looking at them like, what next? A lot of girls who go into runs are not doing it because they just want to do it. We live in a world where the choice is taken from the woman. People don't help a woman because except she's doing something for them. It's as easy as it is. I cannot count how many women I know that have had to choose between promotion in their office and their marriage. Not their marriage as in their marriage, but their willingness to stay faithful to God. The average man does not trust a woman who he's not sleeping with. This is a problem that we don't talk about. They feel they are not loyal to them. That's why many secretaries turn to side chicks, because it is an unwritten rule sometimes. Like, if you're not going to play ball, then you might as well just step aside. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of self-control and natural contentment to not aspire for the things they dangle on your face. Yes, you know you should go to London for that meeting, but you know what going to London means. It means you have to warm the boss's bed. This has to stop. The other day I got into an argument with some people on Facebook. A very nice gentleman posted about a man who talked about how he was supporting people, boys and girls, and the boys always come back to tell him thank you, but the girls never seem to do that. From the way I read the post, I said, oh, that's not nice. Women should be, grateful and all that. But just by the way, I hope he does not collect other favors from them. Because if you sleep with a lady and then you give her 100,000 to pay her fees, and then you give another young man 100,000 to pay his fees, they wouldn't show you the same level of gratitude. On your birthday, she would not write that you are the one that saved her life, because there was a transaction. So if you want that kind of honor, then treat the woman the way you treat the man. I want women to have choices. That's the bottom line of this, especially young girls. If their parents cannot pay their fees, I want there to be a board where they can come to, we can have an interview with them, talk to them, and support them through school. No strings attached. Because several people don't have that. They don't have that. I am a married woman, and by the grace of God, I'm a very beautiful woman. And then I have to work with people. I have to get partners, sometimes sponsors for my shows and things like that. And it's amazing how some people just look at you, and even though they know this is a good deal, it's a good cause, it's going to help even their political ambition, if they feel like you're not going to ever play ball with them, which they know because they can read your body language, some will never help you. And that was when I got the thought that, wow, thank God for my husband. Thank God I don't depend on my business to survive. Because those times where I really need that man to come through, for example, and he's thinking, she's this one, these are these pastor people now, she will not agree. And he doesn't do it. Imagine if I had a man somewhere telling me your mates are paying school fees. What would I do? Imagine if I had a man somewhere telling me at this level you should be doing this, you should be doing that. What would I do? He would have taken away the choice from me, as virtuous as I am. But I have a man I can come home to and say, look at what happened. And he will say, don't worry, we'll sort it out. A lot of women that do well in business, they will tell you the truth. They have support like that. It may be their husband, it may be their brother. The ones that don't have it sometimes are forced to compromise. Every day is a fight. Your virtue or promotion. And I really want to make these choices easier for young girls. I really want to make it easier for them by having the trust fund for them. Where you can, yes, we'll know you're not faking it. We'll get to know you. Let's talk to your parents. And truly, if you really need help, You should be able to get help. Enough of the talk, though. You just succeed, just succeed. I get so pissed off with that. Where is empathy? Where is stretching out an outstretched arm? Where is giving out something? I remember after my dad passed and I needed to pay my rent, and my landlord was on my case, and someone I thought was going to help me, who was a relative, was giving me 5,000, 2,000, 1,000. If I go and see him this week, he'll give me 2,000. If I go, he say, give me 1,000. He say, oh yeah, be adding it. The landlord was already angry. And I prayed. I said, dear Lord. At that point, I had suitors everywhere. Senators, all of them. I said, I don't want to do this. Help me. Help me, Lord. And he helped me. And he used the person. Because yes, I could have been a big girl. I could have been bam-bamming and doing all that. But there is a price. Let no one deceive you. I have seen it all. God chose me for himself right from when I was much younger. He didn't allow me to go that route. But I know what I'm talking about. We need to start helping each other. You see a young girl who is struggling. How do you want her to make it? Why are you pushing her out to the men who only help her if she sleeps with them? Why? Why? When I'm ready, I'm going to contact several people. I'm going to have a very strong board because I want us to do it bigger. Not just the small 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 I send to several young girls I have on my list right now. I want us to do it bigger. But I'm talking to you right where you are. When you see a young girl who is struggling, help her. Help her. You're helping the nation. You're helping the world. Don't talk too much. Don't motivate her. Don't tell her you'll be very successful. Listen, don't deceive yourself. You know the processes. If women cannot support each other genuinely, if good men are not increasing by the numbers, men who are willing to help you without sex and all those kind of strange demands, how do we want such things to end? How? They're good men. I've met a lot. Some that sponsor my shows, they don't even want their names mentioned. Some just one encounter. Say, oh, of course. Oh, for a quarter, yes. Oh, for this. Yes. Nothing. Good men. We still have them. But we still have those ones too. Who I pray for every young woman listening to me. May you never be desperate. May you never need them. Remember a young lady came to me once and was crying. Her dad just passed. And none of his friends will help her mom except she becomes their mistress. It was so heartbreaking. Here was this woman trying to feed her children. And all her husband's friends wanted her to be their mistress before they could give her 50,000 to add to her business. It's not good. If you are a man listening to me, don't deceive yourself. You're not a philanthropist. If you sleep with women before you help them, if you help them and then you insist to sleep on sleeping with them, you are not a philanthropist. Let us leave that title for the real philanthropists. Thank you. My heart is full. I'm just talking. Anyway, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. But right where you are, look around you. Let's start supporting one another. If it's 2,000, 1,000, 20,000, 100,000, you can do fine. If you can also start up a board like that, not audio money, I mean real people. Please let us do this. And God will bless us all. Thank you.